The story of Pinocchio and the mountain. Once upon a time, there lived a little wooden puppet named Pinocchio. He was made by a kindly old woodcarver, and the old man had a wish that his creation could one day become a real boy. He wished for this with all his heart, and so it was that Pinocchio embarked on a journey to the top of the mountain, in search of the fulfillment of this wish. Pinocchio set off on his journey with a skip in his step and a twinkle in his eye. He had heard of the wonders that could be found on the mountain, and he was determined to find them. Little did he know what strange and magical adventures awaited him there. As Pinocchio made his way up the mountain, he encountered many strange and wonderful creatures. He met magical creatures like fairies and elves, as well as more mundane ones like birds and rabbits. He made friends with all of them, and each one of them gave him a different piece of advice. The advice ranged from the practical, "You should bring a coat, it gets cold up there," to the magical, "You must find the golden key, it will unlock the door to your wish." With each new bit of advice, Pinocchio felt a little closer to achieving his goal. He continued his journey, ever up the mountain. Eventually, Pinocchio reached the peak of the mountain and found himself face to face with a giant castle. He knew this must be the place where his wish could be fulfilled, and he was filled with a powerful sense of excitement and anticipation. He approached the castle door and, sure enough, found the golden key waiting for him. Pinocchio fit the key into the door and opened it, revealing a beautiful room filled with light. He stepped inside and saw a figure standing in the corner. It was the kindly old woodcarver, who had come to give Pinocchio his wish at last. He hugged Pinocchio tightly, and with a wave of his hand, Pinocchio felt himself transform into a real boy. From then on, Pinocchio lived happily ever after and was forever grateful for his magical adventure on the mountain. He never forgot the lessons he learned and the friends he made, and he was always sure to remind himself of the power of dreams.